Welcome everybody, my name is Dre Parker and I want to introduce you to a scalable business model. And it's all about joining the network of elite financial professionals and educators across the country. So for those who don't know me, I'm gonna give you a little background about myself and a little of my experience. Like I said, my name is Dre Parker. I was born in a place called Middletown, Connecticut, and I grew up to a single mom living in the projects. So fast forward, all my life I was a worker or an employee, but meeting an entrepreneur and getting to know what entrepreneurship is all about, it changed my life. So I opened up my first brick and mortar clothing store back in 1995 at the age of 22. Now I would make great money considering that I came from the projects, didn't understand and didn't make a lot of money working jobs. So I would make $3 to $5 a week, sometimes $5 a day. But unfortunately, without the business and financial acumen, I was out of business in a few years. Fast forward, I moved from Connecticut to Atlanta. This is where I met my lovely wife, extended my family, and eventually started working a job. And then I found my way back into the entrepreneur world. And in 2011, I ended up becoming a health and wellness coach, which was really important to me, helping people in their health and wellness. 2013, I ended up becoming a personal financial coach because all the money that I've made throughout the younger years of my life, I realized that I didn't have the financial acumen and understanding of what money really was and how it really worked. And then I became an author in 2014, wrote my first book, The 4 Cornerstones of Your Success, and based it on faith, family, fitness, and finance. And then I extended my knowledge and ended up getting licensed in the financial industry. I got my life and health license. I became an investment advisor representative. And then working with a lot of entrepreneurs, I ended up coaching a lot of businesses, doing more holistic business coaching and getting into why people go through the challenges that they go through. So I ended up becoming a Psych-K facilitator and a positive intelligence or PQ coach. So let's talk about today's challenges. And are you prepared for today's challenges? These are the top 4 challenges that people end up having today. And the first one is uncertainty. There's a lot of people living with a certain level of uncertainty with all that's going on in the world, with the different things that we just came through, which is COVID, big pandemics. People are at war. There's a lot of uncertainty when it comes to markets, when it comes to just your job or your business, and people are feeling the effects of feeling uncertain about their future. Another big financial challenge is inflation. Inflation has gotten up to 9%. So what that means is the people that are even making good money, they're saying people that even make $250,000 a year are still feeling the effects of inflation. So when you go to the grocery store, when you're purchasing goods, when you're buying services, your money is not going the length that it once did when it came to purchasing goods and services. So inflation is a big challenge and most people are feeling it. Another challenge is the lack of money, not having enough money. A lot of people, between the uncertainty and the inflation and the lack of making enough money, it is really causing challenges in a lot of people's lives. And it's even actually making some people sick. And then another challenge, which is a huge challenge, is debt and taxes. Now, it may not seem like a lot, but if you think about it, when you're working a job or when you're working, 1/3 of your money that comes in is going towards debt. Another 1/3 is going towards paying Uncle Sam. And then the other 1/3 is going to these big businesses and it's leaving you with nothing. So I want you to understand, people don't have the confidence and they're giving up on their dreams. They're giving up on all the things that they want to do in life because of these 4 challenges. But my question to you is, are you going to give up and give in? Or are you going to get up and give it everything you've got? Because there's some people making it. Like I tell people, it's the best of times for some people and it's the worst of times for others. So let's talk about these future challenges. And will you be prepared now that you know the challenges that are going on, the 4 top financial challenges? Are you preparing for the future? Well, let me share something with you guys. If you're not, guess what's going to happen? The top 4 financial challenges in the future are going to be the same 4 challenges that you have today. And let me tell you why. If you don't handle today's financial challenges, you will have the same financial challenges in the future. See, people need the guidance to navigate through these challenges. And this is where we come in. This is where our industry comes in. So let's talk about your opportunity in our industry. And what is that? It's financial literacy. Did you guys know that 5 billion people suffer from financial illiteracy? That's a lot of people. And I want you to understand, I want to make sure you stay to the end because I'm talking about all these challenges, but we will have solutions at the end if you stay to the end of this short video. And here's a big opportunity. There's $68 trillion of wealth transfer that's going to take place within the next 25 years. So what does that mean for you? When people are on the move, money's on the move. You have all of this wealth coming in and they need people to help them manage the wealth. They need people to help them understand the wealth and transfer and pass the wealth on to the next generation. Are you going to be a part of that opportunity? This is the new gold rush. This is a way that you can tap in and become financially wealthy. See, when there's an opportunity and you see a problem and a challenge and you have the solution, you're going to get very rich. And there's people that are not saving enough for retirement. Did you know that you're going to at least need 70% of your pre-retirement income in order to have a decent retirement? So if you're making $100,000, you're going to need at least $70,000. So people aren't saving enough. And the reason why is because of those 4 challenges. And another reason why is because they don't have the formula of what it's going to take in order to meet their retirement goals. Where should they put the money at to fill the retirement savings gap? These are all opportunities in our industry. In the financial industry, if you did not know, because people are always talking about real estate, and real estate is amazing. But did you know that the financial industry is a $134 trillion industry? It's twice as big as retail and real estate put together. And another opportunity, and I hope you understand that this is a crusade, helping families and helping businesses create financial well-being and creating legacy for the next generation. That's your opportunity in our industry. But if you're already in the industry, you understand that, hey, there are some challenges for people who are licensed financial professionals or people who are financial coaches. Challenges for professionals in our industry is simple. It's clients, not being able to find the clients, not being able to find the right clients, who's your target audience, all of these questions. Where are you finding your clients? This is a big challenge for professionals in our industry. And another challenge is elite training. They're not getting the elite training to become the best financial professional. It's almost like they get a license and they go out there and say, hey, go out there and make some sales. But they're not taught how to actually approach people and how to educate people on these different products and services that are out there. It's almost like having keys to a Ferrari, right? With a license, but you do not know how to drive it. So elite training is a big challenge for professionals in our industry. Another challenge is pay and scalability, not getting paid what you're worth. You have to ask yourself a question. If you have a life and health license, are you getting paid what you're worth? And another thing is ownership, not having true independence and ownership in our industry. See, there's a lot of people who are captive, and there's a lot of people who are even non-captive, but they don't have true ownership in their book of business. They don't have true independence in the things that they can do when it comes to servicing their clients. So, What are some solutions for financial professionals in our industry? A client attraction system. See, if you're going to be in any type of business, you're going to need the thing that's going to help run the business and grow the business and eventually scale the business, which is a client attraction system. You're going to also need proven leadership. See, you have to have experienced trainers. We happen to have over 40 years in leadership in the financial services industry. So we have proven leadership and a proven track record for success. And what about the potential of FMO pay? Now, if you're in the industry, you understand this. If you're not, I still need you to stay to the end so you can understand, hey, what would it take to get started in our industry? How do we get paid? What do we get paid? So make sure you stay to the end so you can see that. See, you can actually begin at 50 to 90% contract, depending on the company, depending on the product. And you're going to be with some of the top A-rated companies being able to help service your clients. See, the potential to reach FMO level contracts, 145% contracts. You may be with a current organization or IMO, and you might be starting off at 25, 30%, 35%, and it's going to take so much to build it up. Maybe you got to recruit your way to the top, which is very difficult. This is for people who may not want to recruit and they want to start off at a higher contract and just produce. Or maybe they do want to build, and guess what happens? We have a system for you to not only get these higher contracts, get this elite training and client attraction system, but you're vested from day one. Even if you're starting a new beginner with your license, you're vested from day one. You have true ownership with scalability to hit FMO levels. So what services do we actually offer? We offer insurance protection. We offer retirement planning. We offer retirement strategies. There's a big difference. You have to understand strategic moves for helping your clients when it comes to distribution and tax diversification strategies. All these things are important. See, there's a lot of people out there just selling products, and not really helping the end user or the client understand some of these products or having a secure plan to make them feel secure in their retirement and in their future when it comes to their money and their legacy. And then, of course, we do financial planning and goal setting. See, you can sell a product to somebody, but financial goal setting, if somebody comes to you and they want to set some plans of, hey, this is what I need in retirement. This is what I'm looking for. What do I need to do? What kind of goals do I need to set? So we teach you how to do that. Executive compensation programs. You might meet with some business owners who don't want to have a 401k plan and they want to have some compensation for their high-end executives who don't need to follow ERISA rules. And if you're in the industry, you understand that. If you don't come from the industry and you need that elite training, we teach you all this stuff so you can understand and go out there and be the best financial professional. We help with college funding. And then we also do estate planning because that's very important. How much of a legacy do you want to leave? And more importantly, the missing pieces of legacy. Not just having the proper wills and the trust and things like that, but educating them on preserving the wealth for generation to generation. Because the second and third generation, by that time, in high net worth families, that money is gone. And we also help out with credit repair and credit enhancement for our clients. We also do 401k rollovers. We have health insurance. So if you're in the health part of the industry, we offer you those solutions for your clients. And we also have tax services. And these are just some of our premium carriers. You're very familiar with these companies. And guess what? We get paid directly from these companies. There's no middleman in the picture. So let's talk about how we get paid. This is the part that I want you to really pay attention to. So if you're new in the industry, then you have an opportunity to learn how, if you want to make additional money and you want to join an elite team of professionals and become one yourself, then this is where you need to pay attention at. So With term insurance, I'm going to give you this example. Let's say we have a $500,000 term policy, 30-year level term, access to a death benefit, access to a living benefit, and the client is paying $40 a month. And it covers them for 30 years old to 60 years old. It's pretty cost effective. It's the term policy. The term obviously expires at the end of the term. Well, let's talk about how you get paid. If you're just starting out, 70% contract, so you'll make $336 off of that $40 term policy. And it depends on the company. So you may make 80% off of that. So if you're just coming in, that's a very good payday for you to help protect the family for 30 years. That's some good part-time income. Now, here's another solution. It's called the LIRP. It's a life insurance retirement plan. You got to understand, this is an asset, not an expense. $500,000 death benefit, a living benefit. It lasts to age 121. It's liquid cash. There's tax benefits. It's protection for market safety, compound interest. It's actually a supplemental retirement tool besides your 401k that's going to help you get tax-free income. It's also a legacy tool and expires at the age of 121, so you won't outlive this. Someone's putting in $250 a month, and this is not a short-term vehicle. It's $250 a month. They're also contributing to their retirement plans with work, and they want this for tax-free income, legacy, and they also may want some protection when it comes to critical and chronic illness. Well, guess what? If you help somebody do this, your starting pay, if it's a 60% contract, you've just made $1,800 by helping someone secure tax-free supplemental retirement income and also leave a legacy for the next generation. There's no price to that, guys. And if it's another company, they might pay a little bit more, and that's 70%. And this is just starting off. And that's $2,100. Now that's good part-time income as well. So maybe, you're just looking for hey, I just want to make an extra $5,000 a month, just have a couple of clients. Well, this could be good. This could be beneficial to you. And then you have what we call a personal pension, or maybe it's a 401k rollover. This is great because it gives you a grip on your money. It gives you some growth, right? It's reliable income stream in retirement. Your 401k, those things, they're not reliable income stream sources because they go up and down with the market. This is income for life options, so you won't outlive your money. And this is also principal protection against market losses, tax deferral, which is good, access to the funds, wealth transfer. And guess what? If you're single, good. But if you're married, you have a single or joint coverage option for you and your spouse. Now, this is an example of somebody maybe rolling over $200,000 into a reliable income stream source in retirement. Or maybe this is somebody who has a lump sum of money that wants to have a grip on their money with growth, reliable income streams, income for life, and principal protection. Well, if you help somebody do this, depends on the company, depends on the product, you'll get paid $10,000. See, a lot of people get into real estate because they get that 3%. Now, in our industry, imagine, we get 3% on certain things, but imagine getting 5-6%. That's almost like selling a house. It's a real estate deal. And we partner with a lot of people in real estate because of the way that we get paid. Unfortunately, some industries just get paid more than others, and the financial industry is one of them. And let's talk about final expense. There's a big market for that. Remember, we talked about the wealth transfer, and there's some people who actually had term all their life, which is not a problem. They've invested the money, or maybe they didn't invest enough, and they're saying, hey, you know what? I want to get a final expense policy. Or, hey, I'm on a budget and all I have is Social Security, so I need to get something so my family won't have to do a fish fry, or they don't have to do a GoFundMe when it comes to, my funeral expenses. So this is a final expense policy. It's $10,000 to $40,000 of coverage, just good enough for burial. You're talking about a 50-year-old to age 121. It doesn't have any living benefits. It is not a cash accumulation vehicle. I repeat, final expense. is not a cash accumulation vehicle. And this is somebody paying $70 a month for a policy. You starting off, you may get 80% depending on the company. These are real numbers, real companies, top A-rated companies. You just made $672. Or if it's other companies that we deal with, just starting off, you don't have to wait for a promotion or a fake promotion, $756. So how do we get our clients? Really simple. Lead generation, return response, social media ads, click leads, which is really big. I do this myself personally. And then we also have a call center or bulk lead option for agents if that's what they would like to participate in. We also have network partnerships, your circle of influence. I use this. A lot of my business partners use this because a lot of people don't realize that your circle of influence is very crucial to your net worth. And then, of course, we have nesting, creating warm markets. I'm really big on this because I believe that relationship capital will take care of all the financial capital that you need if you understand how to do it. So, how we don't get leads. We won't start writing up your warm market to give you some fake promotion while you study for your exam. We're not going to do unscrupulous things like that. So, your market is your market. You pass the exam and you're starting off at 50 to 90% contract. We don't get leads like that. We don't take your warm market from you. That's your business. So why our network? Well, for one, we're a completely independent model, completely independent. And it's designed to help you open up your own agency to get to an FMO level if that's your goal. If not, like I said, some people want to come in and make an extra $2-3 a month. Some people want to make 7 figures a year. It's a difference. But this model serves you on how you see yourself in this business. And then, of course, you're vested on renewals from day one. You don't have to wait to get to a certain level and say, hey, now you have ownership in the company. But sometimes if you really look at some of those contracts, you really don't have ownership in the company. And then, of course, we get paid directly from the carriers and 50 to 90% starting compensation, depending on the product and depends on the carrier. And of course, this is a big one. It's zero cost for enrollment. So you don't pay for any enrollment fees and there's zero platform fees. There's this thing called E&O, which is errors and omissions insurance that all people in the industry have to have. And that's all you need is an active life license and active E&O. So there's no platform fees, no hidden fees, no enrollment costs or $100, $200, $300 to join the company. There's none of that stuff here. These are ways that you can partner with our team. You can be a referral partner and say, hey, I just want to have an active license. I'm going to send my people to the team and you guys handle all of the back office stuff and writing up the business. Maybe it's mortgage protection. Maybe it's retirement planning. Maybe it's rollovers. Maybe it's some high-end advanced market strategies, because we do a lot more than just those 4 things that I showed you on the screen. So maybe you want to just, partner up, send people over and get paid that way. Or maybe you want to partner up in business and learn and be an active member. Either way is your choice. Our system is really simple, guys. If you're not licensed, you take your pre-licensing training, 40 hours there, boom. Get your license, you get clients. It's as simple as that. So the pre-licensing course training is available. Like I said, once you enroll, zero cost. You enroll, we have vendors that gives us discounts, which is really good for you. It works in your favor. And of course, we are talking about money. We're in the money business. So obviously no felonies, no bankruptcies, no misdemeanors, no tax liens. You have to understand, if you're going to work with myself and my team, there's a few things that you have to have. And the first one is integrity. The second one is you have to have a desire to help people and educate people. And the third thing is you have to have a will or desire to make some money. All those things are important. And I tell people all the time, we're not salesy. We don't push sales, But let me tell you this. If you are going to serve in your purpose, you need to learn how to sell in your purpose. If you don't sell, you don't serve. You don't have to be a pushy salesperson. All you got to do is find the need and the desires of what people want. They want to make more money. They want to have some doubles on their money with compound interest. They want their money to be safe. They want to take care of their family. They want to not have to worry about, am I going to need to be in a nursing home later on, or who's going to take care of me if I fall ill for an extended period of time. They want all these things. So all we do is align our desire to help people and our integrity and our desire to help our own family, right? Because that's important as well, to go out there and serve the people to help them with their money and their legacy. So here's some resources that are available for licensed agents. We have auto dialer, lead generation, like I mentioned, social media ad management, how-to videos on products and strategies, which is really important. You can learn those in your leisure. If you want to join some of our live trainings, well, we have trainings Monday. We also have trainings Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturdays. And the good thing is, we have experienced trainers, case management, case studies, advanced case planning. You have all that to your access, medical underwriting prep team, licensing coach. And this is a big one. From Tuesday to Friday, every week from 11:30 to 1:30, you have access for no cost, virtual office and virtual assistants. They'll help you with case management. They'll help you with licensing and contracts. They'll also help you design cases and run quotes. This is huge for your business. So, if someone has shared this video with you, get back to the person that shared this video. If you're seeing this, if you stumbled across this on your own, my name is Dre Parker. I'm a certified field trainer and vice president. And this is some of my social media handles. And if you're really serious, wherever you've seen this at, click the link in the bio, or anywhere you're seeing this training and seeing this presentation, there is a way to get in contact with. So hopefully you take advantage of this. If you have any questions, you can also schedule a free 10 to 15 minute free consultation so I can answer any questions that you have before you get started. I look forward to working with you. I'll talk to you soon.